Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna in case you are new to my channel. If you are new here, I would love for you to stick around. I am a mom of 4, soon to be 5, and on this channel I share all things homemaking, homeschooling, a little bit of like homesteading now that we have a little bit more property, and just intentional motherhood living. So I hope that you will stick around and be a part of our community here. And today I am going to share with you guys kind of a hodgepodge of things. We will just be working around the house. If you are new to my channel, you may not know that we recently moved from South Carolina to Pennsylvania for my husband's job, and we are settling in. We've been in this new house for 2 weeks now, and so we are still in the thick of unpacking and redecorating and painting and all of those kind of things. So it is quite a wild ride around here right now. So I have some fun things I would like to share with you today. I am going to be sharing a few different recipes. It is Father's Day this Sunday, so I'm going to be sharing what I'm going to be making for dessert for Father's Day. I don't think I've ever shared it on here, and it's one of our family's favorites. It's called Death by Chocolate. It's so good. And so I am going to make that this weekend and share that with you guys later on. And then today though, my kids have been loving this Dole Whip that I've been making. It is like frozen strawberries and pineapple. It's so good. It's basically a smoothie. And so I'm going to share that with you guys if you want a fun summer treat for your kids. And it's just been a fun way to kind of switch up our normal smoothie routine. And then of course, I'm always making sourdough. So I will be in the kitchen making some sourdough today. But actually, this is the first time in the new house that I have made sourdough bowl loaf. So that will be interesting just to see how the new oven works with that. And I don't know if I've shared this. I think I did share this in my sourdough video that I did a long time ago with my recipe, and I'll link it up here for you guys. But I make my dough and then I put it in my Banneton basket, and then I just let it ferment in the fridge for several days. Sometimes I cook it the next day, sometimes I cook it 3, 4, 5 days later. I tie a Walmart bag around it to kind of keep it moist, but it works like a charm, and it's a great way to kind of prep your dough in advance and then bake it when you want to. I have been purchasing a lot of things on Facebook Marketplace to try to furnish this new house. This house is quite a bit bigger than our old one, and so we just did not have even close to the amount of furniture that we needed to furnish this house. So you guys know I love some frugal finds. I love to get a deal, and I love Facebook Marketplace. So we went around with a big U-Haul trailer last weekend and collected some things. I will go around and show you a couple of my Facebook Marketplace finds so far. Another house project that I want to work on, hopefully today or tomorrow, is the kids' toys, because they are just kind of in random places all over the house, and I would like to get them better organized. We have a great place in our basement, but we didn't have like any shelving. There's like a closet in there, but it doesn't have shelving. So I ordered just like a plastic kind of like garage shelving unit for that room, and I'm gonna put those up today and hopefully get all of the kids' toys in some bins. I'm gonna probably try to throw away some stuff that the kids have not asked for, they have not played with since we moved here, and I'm gonna like slowly get rid of that and just keep like the really good toys. And of course, while we're down there, I'll have to show you our baby chicks, who are not actually very baby anymore. They are like teenager chicks now. They are getting so big, so I'll have to show you that. And then the last thing that I definitely have to do today is new chore charts for the kids. So you guys know, if you've been following me for any amount of time, I change up my kids' chore charts every summer usually, and we try to get into the routine of a new chore system before the new school year starts. And so now is the time for that, but also we would have had to redo our chores anyways, just because moving into a new house, there's new chores, you know, like trash days on a different day and all of that kind of stuff. I've noticed like, okay, we're gonna need a few more like vacuuming chores in this house because there's just more rooms. So I sat down yesterday and kind of organized their chore charts. I'm gonna print those out today, hang them up so everybody knows what they need to be doing, and that will help a lot. So that is the plan for the next couple of days. I hope you will come along with us, grab yourself a cup of coffee, and enjoy this video. chores you used to have. Brush your teeth, brush your hair, make your bed. But now one of your morning chores is vacuum the downstairs hallways. So that's all where we walk in, down towards the laundry room, and then towards the front door. All of those areas.
And who's the breakfast?
And all the way over to the basement door too, okay?
Who's breakfast?
Hold on. And then in the afternoon, you're gonna vacuum the kitchen, just the kitchen, not the breakfast room, just all around the island and around the fridge and all that. That's what you'll have to do. And then you'll also clean your room in the afternoon, set the table, and tidy the schoolroom, which is the sitting room, which won't have a lot to do for a little while till we get our stuff organized in there. Michael, yours is just the same as it always has been. And you're gonna spray the counters and the sink.
Yep.
Clean it real good with a paper towel, and you're also going to clean the toilet seat and inside the toilet with the toilet brush. Okay, I'm going to be checking your work on that. All right. Got the chore charts hung up and thought I would go over them a little bit with you guys because I always get questions on my videos about chores for kids and age appropriate chores and all of that. And so obviously my oldest two kids have the most chores, and they do things like loading and unloading the dishwasher, and they clean up after breakfast, lunch, and they both share dinner. And then they clean the bathrooms in the morning, just a quick wipe down. And then weekly, they do have to do one deep cleaning of one of the bathrooms. So what I do for their chores, and I'll link a link to my Canva template for these chore charts for you guys. So the way I do the chore charts is they have a set of morning chores, a set of afternoon chores, and then a set of weekly chores. So these obviously they do every day, and then their weekly chores they do once a week. And so they also, the big boys have chores like cleaning up a room of the house. They get the mail, they feed and water the chickens, water the garden. And then some of their weekly chores are like vacuuming, deep cleaning bedrooms, making breakfast one morning a week. They also have to be my dinner helper once a week and kind of be my sous chef and help me with dinner, and mow the lawn, take trash cans back and forth to the road. And then I told you guys they have some bathroom cleaning that they also do. Now, Emmy and Michael are little. They're 6 and 3. And so they don't have as much as their older siblings do, but they can still do a lot. So Emmy, she is brushing her teeth, making her bed, brushing her hair. She can vacuum the downstairs hallway, put away dishes that are like on the counter. She is vacuuming the kitchen, cleaning her room, setting the table for dinner, and then she can tidy rooms too. So one of her chores is to tidy the schoolroom. And then her weekly chores are things like clean windows and help me with dinner and take out the trash, meaning the little trash cans around the house. She switches out new Walmart bags in each of those bathrooms. She can also clean bathrooms. She has the smallest bathroom to clean, the little guest bath downstairs, so she can clean that. Dust, clean out the car. And then Michael is 3, so he just has a few chores. His are brush his teeth, get dressed, make his bed, put his dirty clothes in the hamper, and clean his room. So that is how we do chores. This will change some. I have a few little spots that I know are gonna need to be changed in the next couple of weeks because we are getting some more animals added to our home. I also added a spot at the bottom of their weekly chores to show when their laundry day is, because I talked about it in my last video how we have changed up the laundry system in our house, and that just reminds everyone, okay, today is your laundry day to get all of your clothes washed. These boys have been hard at work for me putting together chairs for our breakfast table. So proud of them. They have put together so much furniture lately. I just got quite the Amazon delivery. It's a little embarrassing. But actually, all of these are new fans because in the bedrooms upstairs, none of them have overhead lighting or a fan. that's a big problem, especially for this pregnant mama. So we are getting an electrician come next week to install fans in all of the upstairs bedrooms, as well as change out the 2 fans that are in the great room in here, because one of them doesn't work and neither of them have lights in them, and we would like for them to have lights. And then another exciting package that came, I'll let you guys open it with me. This is a huge mirror for my mantle that I have been eyeing for months, and it went on sale, and so I finally bought it, and I'm really, really excited. I'm super sad. I think it's broken. It's not really broken, but it's like not, the glass is not glued in. You can see this is like coming away. It's not on the other side, but it is on this side. So I'm probably gonna call, because I can probably like Gorilla Glue it, but I'm probably gonna call and see if I can get a discount or a refund or whatever, but that's discouraging. And also it's plastic. I thought it would be like a little bit more like metal, heavy duty. It's not great quality, but it looks really fancy. So let's see what it looks like on the mantle. This is the finished mantle. I love how it came together. This is another Facebook Market find that I found, you guys, and I am absolutely in love with it. I think I got it for like $50. I did have to drive a good ways for it, but I love the little nod to the Amish because that is where we live now, and I just think it is just so precious. I love the farmhouse in the back, and I love this mirror. I did go ahead and glue it together, and it turned out great. And actually, Walmart refunded me my money and told me I could keep the mirror, so I technically got it for free. So that is even better. And yeah, I'm loving how this mantle has come together. It is looking so pretty. Okay, I know I did not film me doing this because I just needed to get it done. Sometimes you just need to get it done when the mood strikes. But I did organize the kids' little toy closet. I still have a few things that I need to find containers for to put in here, but we bought this little plastic shelf off of Amazon, and it works really well to kind of house some of it. And then this closet did not have a light, so we added just this little switch light in here where you just turn it on, and so that helps a lot with light in there, and the kids can reach that little cord. And so yeah, it works out well. There's also more storage like underneath here where we can put even more bins. So I'm really thankful that I was able to finish that. That is one thing checked off my list that I don't have to think about anymore. For a quick little snack this afternoon, I would make the kids this Dole Whip that I've been making. It's so good. It's very simple to do. It's basically 2 cups of strawberries, a cup of pineapple juice, and then about a cup of coconut milk. And then I also do a couple of splashes of maple syrup just to sweeten it up a bit, and it is delicious. You can eat it with a spoon or drink it out of a straw. If you wanted to have it more with a spoon, you probably would want to add a little bit more ice.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way out of all the storms raging at the sea. He gave me back my life. I owe him everything. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord. Forever and always I rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in to shore, held me through the pain. He loved me at my worst. I thank him every day. I will put him first, 'cause he did that for me. He sacrificed himself so I could find my peace. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord forever and always. I rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord always. Put joy to his name every single day, 'cause he never left our sight. He showed us the way. Rejoice, rejoice in the name.
Well, it is a new day. It is the weekend, and I am a free lady today. I am out and about. This is the first time I have been away from my kids in like 3 weeks. So it was much, much needed. You guys know I am very much a goal-oriented person, and I love to get things finished and completed and checked off my list. And so it's really hard for me sometimes to rest and take breaks, especially today because my husband's off work and I knew I could get a lot done with his help today, but also I knew mentally I really, really needed a break. So that's what I'm doing. I went and got myself a coffee this morning from a local coffee place. Oh my goodness, so good. I got what did I get? A butter pecan latte, and it is so good. And I'm gonna do a little thrifting this morning. I'm gonna look at some thrift stores. I may even run to like TJ Maxx or Marshall's and just see what I can find maybe for the house today, and just try to spend maybe an hour or two just kind of away from the house, not having to think about anything. And I think it's gonna be really good for me. So let's see what we find at the thrift stores. I'm back from shopping. It wasn't a super successful trip, but I did find a few things. I got some lamps for my living room. Not totally sure I'm gonna keep them. They might be a little bit too small. But then I got a gorgeous painting, and I got one other thing at this like thrift store furniture place. I'll show you guys in a minute. I love that it has the little Amish kids playing and the buggy and the quilt. It's so pretty. I love all the colors. So I got 2 of these lamps for my living room. I thought they were so pretty, but the other one over there, obviously this is not furniture that's going to be staying in here. So that lamp will be going somewhere else eventually. But anyways, I am not totally sure about the size yet, but we'll keep them for now and then I'll decide later. Another Facebook Marketplace find that we got was this hutch for our breakfast room area. I am planning to put like some of my flour and you know, like my oats, just things that I access a lot over here instead of using the pantry, because it's just easier to get to than the pantry. And then the kids have already filled up the bottom part with like board games and all of that. Have essential oils in the drawer and candles in the drawer, and then I've got to decorate right here. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but yeah, this was a really awesome find and I love it. So the dining room right now is housing all of our decor and This is all of my like nice dishes and any kind of wall decor and table decor. So it is quite a mess right now. But I did want to show you guys this table that I got on Marketplace. It is an Ashley furniture table. It's actually very similar to the coffee table I showed you guys that we got for our living room. I showed you guys that in the last video, but it is so pretty. I love all the detail on it, and it actually has a leaf over there where you can make it even bigger. So right now it has 6 chairs with it. I don't love the color of these chairs. I will probably change that at some point, but it's okay for now. And yeah, it just fits this room so well. I'm sorry you guys can't see it much better, but just trust me, it's a really great piece. It is in like perfect condition. This is also the chandelier I bought. It is so pretty. It's gonna replace this one up here. So we will hopefully get that fixed soon. Another Facebook Marketplace that I found, I think this was like $100 or 200, is this antique secretary desk. Y'all, the detail on it is so pretty. And it is in mint condition. I love it so much. I wanted a desk in the sitting room in here. This is where we're gonna have all of our homeschool storage. So we will have built-ins on this whole wall with all of our homeschool books. This is also where we have our piano. We're gonna have a couch here. And so I wanted an extra desk in here just in case anyone wanted to go to a private place to do schoolwork, a more quiet place, they can come in here. And it is actually really cool. It opens up. I can't push it back because that globe is sitting there, but it has like a little storage area right there, and it has drawers. So I am loving this. And then today I got this chair to go with it at that consignment furniture store, and I think it goes with it so well. And I just love how like antique it looks. Solid wood, it's like very sturdy. It was only $66, so I thought that was a really good price. The other thing I got for this room is this cute little antique school desk. It even has a place for the ink. But it opens up. The kids have already been playing with this constantly, but I thought this would be such a cute addition to our little schoolroom, and I am probably going to put it maybe like in this corner area over here, but I just thought it was so cute. I think I got this for like $50 at an antique store that was listed on Facebook Marketplace. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of my little finds that I have been finding. There are so many gems in this area. That is one thing about living in this area, is there are just so many really cool Facebook finds. And I'm just really enjoying all of these little treasures and stocking our home with like vintage and antique finds. It's really fun.
We're making dessert for Father's Day.
Okay, so I have Wonder Woman here helping me with this. We are making a Father's Day dessert. It's called Death by Chocolate, and it's actually really easy to do. It's just a few steps, and it is supposed to be done in like a trifle dish, but I cannot find mine yet because I have not unpacked all of my fancier serving dishes. But I'm just going to use my big KitchenAid clear mixing bowl. So if you want something that's like clear, so you can see all the pretty layers. But we're going to start with a brownie mix, and I love the Ghirardelli ones, but we're going to use this one, which is a sugar-free one, and we have been eating these a lot lately, and they're really good. You cannot tell that they're sugar-free. So we are going to do that, and that is the first step, is to make the brownies. And you just cook them just like you do on the back of the box. So follow the instructions on the back of the box and cook them, and then when they're cooled, you're gonna slice them, and then we'll make the rest of the layers.
I'm just wearing dressed up Wonder Woman, not real Wonder Woman. I poured in this bowl.
All in, yep.
Every bit of it?
Every bit of it.
Okay. I do it all. Try not too much.
And there, Mike.
Done.
All right, now we just go
I'll pop the egg.
My brownies are out of the oven. I'm letting those cool, and while that cools, I am going to mix up the 2 pudding layers that go on the top of it. So you really want 2 things of the white chocolate pudding. I didn't have 2, so I'm using a vanilla and a white chocolate, which is fine. And then you need 2 small packs of the chocolate pudding. So the first layer is going to be the white chocolate pudding with milk. You let that thicken up, and then you add this whole bag of Heath bar bits, and then you put in half of a container of whipped topping. This is the big one, the 16 ounce. So that's what I'm gonna assemble really quick. And now we're gonna make the chocolate part, the chocolate pudding part. So you just do another 2.5 cups of milk with the chocolate, and then this layer you're not adding anything as far as like candy to it. You are just adding some whipped cream to it. My chocolate pudding mixed up, and then I have my Heath bar white chocolate pudding mixed up, and now I'm going to cut the brownies into little bite-sized pieces, and then I'm going to layer brownie and then white chocolate and then chocolate, and I'm going to just do a couple of layers of that. I decided to use this pan and make it more of like a flat dessert than a trifle, because I just don't think that that bowl is going to work, but this will work out just as well. Okay friends, well that is gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us these last few days, and please be sure to give this video a thumbs up before you head out, and subscribe to my channel if you are new here and enjoy what you're seeing. I would love to have you a part of our community, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye friends.